Hi everyone, welcome to the Healing for Humanity for May 2024. I am Kelly Cameron and I am a psychic quantum healer. I do energy coaching and healing as well. If this is your first healing, welcome. I'm really excited to show you what soul healings are all about. If you are coming back for more, yay, so glad to see you. And just to those who are new, the way the healing works is that I will take you through the notes. I have already done the healing and I take you through the notes and explain what the notes kind of mean and interpret them for you. And let's get started. I will share my screen. And please, anyone who wants a copy of these notes, if they really resonate with you, then let me know because I am more than happy, to send these out to you. Sorry for flicking through. There we go. So as I do every month, just get this set up. As I do every month, I put the intention as the best and highest good. This allows whatever is the priority for humanity today to come through. This is all channeled and it allows for the highest good for everyone, right? If I set the intention, I feel like I would be directing where the healing goes to. So I like to keep it open and allow the highest priority to come through. So it's really beautiful healing, by the way. I am seeing a human form, like you would, like kind of almost like a cartoon, like an outline. And they are showing me how there is a barrier to the light around them and within. So it was darkness. I was trying to see inside it. I was trying to see around it. And it was just hollow. It felt really hollow. This is saying that we are not filling ourselves with light and love, and we are creating a barrier around ourselves to receiving the same light and love. So what I was being shown was that an ideal model of this human form would be glowing from within and radiating out around it, but this wasn't. So what this is saying is we are running on empty and putting up a shield which says no to help or receiving kindness. So you may resonate with this. I sense that this connects to us not feeling like we are able to fully connect to the love within or receive love externally too. I mean, I almost do this myself sometimes, and it comes and goes, right? And maybe you relate to this. Like, there are moments in life where you can feel just absolute pure love for yourself, for everyone around you, and feel great, right? And then there are moments where you just slip out of this and you'll start to, I don't know, berate yourself, put yourself down. Like, it's watching your words, like, oh, I'm so silly, or, I'm such a klutz, or you just start to put yourself down. And this is where we are not, these are little signs that we are sort of out of alignment with the beauty within and seeing ourselves in our most radiant love and light. So what also comes through is feeling victim to what is happening in the world today. Whatever you are going through, you feel hard done by, it's unfair, and when will it ever end? When we stay in victimhood, we don't nourish ourselves with love and harden to those around us. So this is a massive topic. And look, I've been even feeling into this lately. So I've seeing and noticing a lot with connections that I have, that it'll be a breakdown of a connection or a breakdown of financial stability. It'll be breakdown of family. So when we are going through something like this, it is so easy to sort of blame someone else or get upset with the world, kind of like, why are you doing this to me? And it's remembering that it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And that's a real mind switch, because there's empowerment when you can understand that, oh, okay, I'm going through whatever I'm going through, right? I'm going through this life situation right now. Yes, it's crappy and it's uncomfortable and it's really challenging. But I can see that, I'm going to get through this and I'm going to be stronger for it. Like, you can see how the mindset is really different from, why is this happening to me? This is so unfair. And it makes you sit in this really negative energy of having no power, of not being able to do anything about it, and even try to co-create with the universe, because you're almost blaming the universe. Let's put it there, the universe as a whole. But when you can switch it and go, okay, universe, show me what it is. What are you trying to teach me? What do I need to know? There's more an action with that energy, if you understand. So what the healing is saying is that all of us on a different level, and I totally put my hand up to this, is feeling into victimhood at the moment. And it's not a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you label it as bad. So it's just highlighting that a lot of us are in this energy right now. So we judge others that we perceive have an easier ride. We feel hard done by when those around us seem to have it all. Jealousy and judgment. Those are the two big words that are coming out here. So we can view others with love wherever they are at in their own soul and life journey. We can release the layers of judgment that we hold, which in turn only repels any good fortune to come our way, energetically speaking. So when we hold judgment, we are basically repelling anything positive to come out, to come towards us. Because judgment is a really negative kind of space to be in. It's saying that you're not good enough. If you are judging someone else for whatever, it's actually a mirror to yourself, thinking, well, I'm not good enough to do that myself. Yet I'm going to judge them because I feel unjustly hard done by. Can you see how that energy then cycles through? And it's never empowering for us, right? So we are in blame when we could be in awe. This is a really key one with mirror work, right? The shadow work. When we blame someone for our misfortune or our situation, what we actually could do is flip it to, oh, wow, they're showing me where I can heal, or they're showing me what is possible. There's a way that we can sort of stop blaming others and instead get curious about, what is it showing for us? Like, there's a different energy to that, right? Like, instead of being in blame, like I blame everyone, you could actually sort of start pointing the finger back at you, kind of going, what is this saying? What is it saying? So just start to get curious, start to notice where you start to feel into, a little bit of blame. We're all guilty of it. So we are in judgment when we could be celebrating another's joy. I really like this one, because I even do this online sometimes when if someone, like, I don't know, is on a beautiful yacht sailing around Greece in these crystal clear waters and stuff. And I'm just like, oh man, like judging them. I'll openly say I'll judge them. But instead, what I could be doing is celebrating that they get to live that life, because that energy then shows me what is possible for what I can achieve. And hell yes, I would like to be on a yacht in the Greek islands, sailing around in beautiful weather. So judgment is just a perception of lack. It's a perception of, I couldn't have that. Possibly, I couldn't possibly have that. Or, it's hidden in the whole, wow, you could put them down and say, oh, they're being so flashy, or they're just showing off. They're not. It's triggering that response in you, because it's triggering the lack in you by thinking that that's not possible when it is so possible. Okay. So we are in victim when we could be looking for the growth point. Victim is, again, feeling sorry for ourselves, basically. So if you are feeling sorry for yourself in any part of your life right now, try and get curious about what is it showing you? What is the message underneath? Who are you blaming? Who are you judging? Who are you pointing the finger at? And who are you getting angry at? And just start to look for the road signs. I mean, seriously, this is what soul healings are so powerful. They show you this so quickly and so succinctly. We can get the information through really, really quickly. So consider that if there's something going on for you. All these negative feelings and emotions we hold about ourselves and others are increasing the reduced, well, that's a bit of a conchondra, increasing the reduced amount of light and love within all of us. This is deliberate. Okay, so I'm not going to go into the whole bigger happening here right now, but all this is alluding to is that we're here to fight the good fight. We're here to fill ourselves with light and love, because that vibration at a human level around the globe, around the world, is so powerful. And by doing this together, we can eliminate the darkness. That is probably as far as I'll go on that topic. If you'd like to know more, reach out. But that's a massive topic there that I'm slightly glazing over. But it's coming through in the healing that as a society, as a humanity, we are being distracted by negative, overpowering, there's war, there's financial breakdown, there's just all this sort of collateral damage going on in the world right now as a distraction to create this stress and worry within all of us, which in turn reduces our love and light within all of us. And yeah, this is deliberate. This is deliberate. This is to drop our light down. So I'll leave that with you. Again, do reach out if you're intrigued to know more, but it's probably not quite relevant for this healing for today. So it takes a courageous soul to stop this behavior and instead turn to love. The behavior being sitting in victimhood, judgment, and blame, to release all anger and frustration at the world, ourselves, and those around us for all that we are going through. It is so courageous to do that. It's hard work. It's really hard work to let this stuff go. And we all have elements of it daily. It's the trick becomes when you can release it quicker and quicker and quicker, right? So I would say most of my life I have been very, very unconscious to this. And so my emotions, I felt, used to be out of control. Like I didn't know that I could control my emotions, or, actually change them or shift them. It was like I was a victim to my emotions because I didn't know any other way. And I hadn't been shown any other way. And so when I became aware of, okay, I feel like this because this is triggering this in me, and looking at that and healing it, like actually doing the work to release that, was hard at first, really, really hard at first, only because it was new. But when it becomes your like autonomy, right? It's like now I can notice that I am feeling a bit low, a bit angry, anything. And I'll catch myself and kind of go, whoa, hang on a minute, where's this coming from? And I'll do the work, I'll look at it, I'll bring it to light and most of the time, like it's gone. By the time I can actually bring it to light, gain some awareness and flip it, almost like flipping it. And then I can get back on with my day, So the quicker, the more you do it, the quicker it becomes and the easier it becomes. And so you can start to really notice where you are on the emotional scale. And oh my gosh, it just creates such a different way of looking at life. And you can really, really lighten up and just see the beauty and have so much gratitude for what is around you when you can stop sitting in this low vibration, right? The low in emotions. They're only here to guide us. They're not the enemy, if that makes sense. So it does take a very courageous soul to really, release all these negative energies. Okay. So instead, when you feel hard done by, show gratitude for all that you do have. Because feeling hard done by, again, is lack, right? Instead of feeling resentment towards those that have it all easy, thank the universe for showing you what is possible for you, right? So you might be going through financial hardship and you'll see someone drive past in your dream car. And you'll be like, oh, like total resentment because they get to have that car and I don't have it. Cut that out. What the universe is doing by allowing that person to drive by in your dream car is basically neon lights going, this could be you. That's basically all that's happening. It's not driving past to make you feel lower or to make you feel worse. It's not. It's here to show you what is possible. So just remember that when you go into resentment about anything. What are you feeling resentment about? What is it showing you that you wish you had? And then go, thank you, universe, because I want that too. And I know that by the fact that the universe is showing you it, it's showing you that it's possible. Okay. So instead of feeling angry at the universe for bringing you such hardship and heartbreak, think of all the times you have been before. Think of all the times you have been. I'm thinking I should have written, think of all the times you have been through this before and come out stronger than ever, knowing now that this is happening again and you will be stronger again. I think that's the key. When you are going through it, you're so in it that you actually forget to look up. You actually forget to dream about the possibility of getting through this. You just become so like blinkers on, right? The horse races, the racing horses. You just get so in it and you're so in survival mode that you actually just forget to remember, I'll get through this, and you may not feel like you will at the time, but this is a little gentle reminder from the council now. You will get through this. Last time you felt like this, you probably felt like you were never going to get through it, and you did. So this is what they're saying. It's like, just remind yourself, you've come this far already, this far. You can do it again. Okay, it's them giving you a real boost of like, come on, you can do this. Okay, so I see now the human form, right, at the beginning of the healing, that when we can connect to our higher power, our God source of light and love, now, whatever reference you use here, whatever, you just sort of, all they're asking is this, what do you believe in? What is the higher source or the higher power that you believe in? And connect in with that. When we keep asking our higher power, I'm going to refer to it as the higher power. You put in whatever word that you connect with. When we keep asking, what is my next step? What am I not seeing? And asking, which is co-creating, right? For what it is we desire, help if we feel low, and light when we feel dark, right? Because we do have help. We do have support. This is where if you believe in angels or spirit guides, whatever it is for you, remember they cannot help you until you ask, right? Because humans have willpower. This is what sort of distinguishes how we go about our soul journey every time, because we get to make the decisions. We're the ones living it. But the angels, the spirit guides, anyone else that spirit animals, whatever you call on, they are here to help us, but we always forget to ask. I forget to ask all the time. So I know this. That what this is calling us to do is to remind us that by connecting into our faith, that we can believe and trust that we're going to get through this, and we will. And the key here is to help fill ourselves with love and light. And who better to ask than the actual source of that? Okay. Within you is the connection to all there is. We are one. Okay, another really big topic here, which I will gloss over quickly, but we are all one. We are all connected. When we are doing healings at an individual level, we are actually healing the collective. That's a hard one sometimes to get your head around, because what is in one is in the other. So this is your shadow work. Like what you are seeing in one is triggering that within you that needs to be healed. Oh my gosh, this is such a big topic. Again, if you don't quite grasp or understand the concept of we are one soul collective, which is my kind of trippy. Yeah, reach out. I mean, it's a hard one to explain anyway, but I really connect into this, and it has given me such comfort to look at how this works on an individual level and also a global level. So within you is the connection to all there is. It's basically saying as well that you have everything you need within you to do whatever it is you need to do. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. What you are going through right now is healing this aspect within all of us. We are healing the collective. There it is there. So that is what I'm saying. So whenever you are healing something within you, right down to like the tiniest shadow, whatever it is, you're not just healing you. You are healing, like if you have children, you are healing that within them. And you are also healing the people behind you, your mother, father, their parents and everything. We are not ever just healing ourselves here. And also, so I think of that almost as like the horizontal healing. So the timeline healing, the generation healing, basically, the DNA healing. It's like the generations before and after, before and after us. We are healing this way. So healing any family trauma, any DNA deep trauma that comes from way back there, but also we are healing the collective as a whole every time we can release. So let's, for example, and I really hate this topic, but I will bring it up. Let's just say family violence. And I'm only speaking, like I'm in New Zealand, so I cannot speak for all cultures or all countries here. But there has been a real push in the last 20, 30 years around family violence not being okay, right? All the people that have gone through family violence have all been healing themselves, right? But also now healing the collective. There's now an understanding, and I'm not saying that there aren't the exceptions to the rule. It's still happening. I get that. But on a whole, you'd like to think that, we are healing family violence as a collective as not being okay, like not being acceptable, that is not okay type thing. So I don't know why I went there, but it was one example of like how as a collective, when we all do our own work, it does start to have a ripple effect over the collective, as in we can heal this within us. I was going to go to slavery, like you would like to think that as a collective we have healed that, but I do know that there are still aspects there in some countries and cultures. So all I'm saying is like, what we're always evolving and we're always healing. And imagine if we could heal judgment, and you'd never judge anyone else ever again. Woohoo, that would be amazing. Okay. I think we're a long way off that, but hey, timelines are speeding up, energy's speeding up. Who knows? But I hope you get what I'm meaning. Like, please don't ever feel that you are alone in this. When whatever work you are doing, and no matter how hard that is, you're not just doing it for you. It is worth doing because you are helping the whole. Okay. You have your role to play in this healing. We are upgrading as a humanity based on the work you are doing today. So if you are watching this, this is no coincidence. This is the message for you to remember that doing the healing work is so vital. So vital. And it's not just healing you. Again, you're healing, like I say, horizontally and vertically, round, I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. So please don't feel you are doing this hard. Feel love for yourself for being so brave to fight the good fight. Feel love for those around you that are also choosing to be here at this time and do their own work. I think I'm going to go and say that later. Wait there. There's one point I want to make. Release all judgment of those around you, as each and every one of us are doing the work all on different levels. What is hard for one can be easy for another, but this also can be reversed. How do you know that they are not judging, I'm assuming? How do you know that they are not holding judgment towards you for having it all in another area of your life? So this is where I wanted to go. So one may be married and with kids, but struggling financially. Another person may be single, wanting marriage and kids, yet financially abundant. Can you see how each person in that scenario could be judging the other for what they don't have or what they perceive they don't have, yet they have what the other person has, if you know what I mean? So basically what is coming through here is don't judge another for what you perceive, like for what you lack, right? Because you may have something that they deeply, deeply desire and, you manifested easily. So it's basically saying just don't hold judgment for others because everyone's going through it. The people out there driving nice cars, okay, they might have all the money in the world, good on them, but they might be desperately lonely. We don't know that, right? It's that saying, walk a mile in someone else's shoes. So, it's really, really vital that we can hopefully drop some judgment through this healing and understand that everyone is going through something. Okay. I don't know if I know anyone in my sphere at the moment that is not dealing with something pretty major at the moment. I don't know anyone who is riding around on a unicorn, farting donuts. No, I don't know. I don't think I do. So can you see how each of us have a path that is unfolding perfectly for us, yet we judge from afar based on our own path? And that's all judgment is. It's just lack. It's just showing us where we feel lack inside. This is our wounding. So what you are being triggered by, you are being called to heal. Sounds simple, right? Oh, Pandora's box. If you are poor, and that is only a perception, if you are poor and are triggered by wealth, heal your wounded poor self and see the wealth around you as what is possible. Again, this is the person driving by you in your dream car. It's like when you see wealthy people and you are feeling poor, it's showing you what's possible. Okay. The universe doesn't do this to rub it in your face going, nah, 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 nah. It's not. It's basically trying to go, hey, over here, you can have this. So when you can welcome in that energy, you can step into the abundant version of yourself you came here to be. It's true. Totally true. Once you let go of judgment, frustration, envy, and jealousy, and all the others, yeah, when you can let go of all those, the world is your oyster. I don't know where that saying come from. Okay, so I can see the human form now. When connecting to the higher power, the life, I think that's supposed to be love. Just change that now. The love and light pours into the body, filling it up. Okay, so this is when we can, oh, sorry, I'm going to read the notes because I've already said it. When we can love ourselves, ask for help, feel supported, and know, not now, my typing is terrible, and know we are all perfectly in alignment with our path, right? Our path, no one else's, our path, our soul, and our journey, right? It's all us. We can release this barrier around us. So remember, the human form had no love and light within and had no love and light around, like when you can radiate life, right? Light. So when we can release this barrier around us, stopping us from exuding this love to all those around us. We do this by releasing all judgment of others. Judgment is big in this healing, guys, so pay attention. Wow, what a place to live in when we can do that. I said that before, didn't I? Imagine a world with no judgment. How freeing would that be? Okay. I see the human form now, full of light and beaming light everywhere around it. Then it starts to walk, starts to walk around, causing others to start connecting to light and love. Their own human form filling up and beaming light everywhere. It was honestly, it's so beautiful. We can do this. So it was like one person does this, connects to their higher self, releases all judgment, fills with love and light, becomes this radiant light and love and light being, sorry. And this is not to say that life is perfect all the time. We're still doing our shadow work. We're still doing our work, right? We're going to be doing that forever. Sorry if that's a, stink bomb. But we will. But when we can connect in and fill ourselves with love and light, start to radiate because we've lost all judgment of others, we are just freely full of light and just beaming it everywhere. It's like other people start to see that and go, wow, okay, I want to do that, right? And then it starts to just expand. It's like your energy just is magnetic. It's catching. It's like it's spreading, So we can do this. We literally can do this. And it starts with each of us. Oh, there we go. We just need to start with ourselves. It honestly just starts with ourselves. No one else. You don't need to tell anyone you need to do this. It's just point the finger at yourself, do your own work, stay in your own lane, and guide. Just guide from where you are. Don't focus on anyone else around you until you do your own work, create your own connection, and fill yourself up first. It's all we can do. You will naturally start to beam your light around those around you, and this will cause a reaction that you can't control, nor would you want to. This is what I saw. I just saw, I zoom out and it's like little light bulbs turning on and then spreading around the globe. I don't know, there's programs that you see where they show like the light around the world and how, the darkness and stuff. And when it goes into darkness, all the lights come on. It was basically like that. It was just like everywhere around the world. If we have light workers working everywhere, then we can by osmosis just create this whole shield of light around the planet right now. I know that sounds like, wait, that's too big. What are you talking about? That's why it just starts with us. Start small. Start small. So that is the healing complete. I hope you got a lot out of that. I know I did when this came through. So what happens now, for those of you who don't know, we do the clearing and embedding. The clearing is basically, it's been channeled. This is everything we want to remove from our energy field now, like pulling the weeds out of a garden, just getting rid of all the negative energy that we no longer want. And then the embedding is like coming along and sprinkling little magnets in our energy field of that we want to like magnetize to us, that we want to draw in, that we want to build on, like planting seeds. This is what we want to grow in our energy field. So I will run through this really quickly. And you're welcome to close your eyes, relax while, I read this, and just feel it being removed from your energy now. So, clearing. All judgment I hold of myself and others, all anger I hold at the universe, myself, and others for where I am in life. Feeling hard done by, victimhood, feeling sorry for myself, seeing others as better than me. Why do they have it easy when I am struggling so much? Why is life so hard? When will life get easier? Envy, jealousy, perceiving another perceiving another has it easier than me. My body, barren of self-love, unable to feel love and softness for myself, unable to be okay when life feels so hard. I have to push and strive and create change because life is a struggle right now. I'm so tired of the fight. I'm scared that I won't make it. Survival mode. No light or love within me or around me. Only seeing the dark side of life. Unable to feel any gratitude for what I am going through. This is shit. Is it even worth it? What's this all for? It shouldn't be this hard. I'm so angry. I'm so sad. I'm so unsure and full of uncertainty as to what to do. Amen. So we want all of that gone. And it's gone, it's cleared. Now embedding, this is what we want to create more of. This is what we want to invite into our energy. So take what you like and leave the rest. I am free and sovereign. I can connect to my own source of love and light. I am love and light. I am. I am one with all. I hold only love within me and around me. I hold only gratitude for the life I live and know that with love in my heart and kindness in my attitude that I can get through anything. I am stronger every day and I will get through this. I thank the universe every day for showing me what is possible. I release all my triggers now as I can see them as healing that needs to occur within me. This is wonderful. I am shown every day how magical this universe and life is. I know that things are getting better. I know that I am going to be okay. I am already okay. I call on my strength and compassion and beam my light to all those around me. I feel only love and compassion for myself every single moment as I am doing all I can always. I am full of light and surrounded in light. I know the light will guide me. I only have to ask. I ask to be shown every day what is my next step. My intuition is strong. I know within what is needed of me. I love myself. I love those around me, and I see only love wherever I go. I refuse to give up. I refuse to think I am weak or a victim. I know everything is leading me to a higher purpose, and I am so excited to get there. I can see how strong I am today, and nothing will break my spirit within. I am love and light. Amen. And amen more if you don't like that word. So it is, or it is done. Just swap that out for you. Right, so now I do a card reading for the whole of humanity based on this reading, healing. And what came through is get grounded. Now, if I was an IT whiz, I would have this card magically appear on my screen right now, but hey, we're DIY here. So get grounded. To feel light and love within and around, being grounded in nature is vital to embed this energy into our energy fields. So it's calling us all to go out and get into nature. There's a beautiful picture of a forest here. I go to a forest near me and I love it. It's also flowers. Like if you can't get out into nature that easily, bring some fresh flowers or plants into your home. Like any connection to nature is vital. Council of Light. This is who I work with. So the fact that they've come through, they're basically saying, here, we're here. So the message was, this is divine orchestration. You are watching this. Oh, what is it? This is divine orchestration. You are watching this. Oh, yeah. So you're meant to be here, basically. Hear this message and know you are supported always. Call on the Healing Council of Light. They're incredible. Imrama. Where are you being called to? What are your current circumstances calling you to rebuild? So anything that feels like is breaking down at the moment is only calling you to rebuild that element of your life. Okay, so if it's a marriage, a relationship, it is basically saying, okay, to let one go makes room for the next to come in. If it's financial stability, maybe look at all the ways that you think and act and behave and believe around money, because if we can clear all of that out, then it can allow a new way to come in, and it could be completely different. So that's just being saying, you know, so what are you being called to? So that's the individual response you might have to that. And you might get a hit of inspiration when I say that. So trust that. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, no more victimhood. No more victimhood. We are taking back the power. How can we, excuse me, how can we feel empowered when we feel like it's all crumbling? But we can, okay? That's where we ask for help. What do I need to see? Show me my next step. Call on your guides, call on your angels, and yeah, wait for the guidance. Don't wait, but take action if you need to, but make it aligned action, right? There's a difference between I have to, or I have to do this, or, you know, rather than waiting for guidance and then knowing this is my next step. This is what I feel I can do. So, excuse me. Sorry about that. Don't dim to fit in. I love this card. Don't stay small so that those around you won't be hurt or offended. You are here to shine. Great example of this is if you are going through financial difficulty and know that you are calling in greatness, you know, on whatever level, whatever that means to you, but yet you are surrounded by family and friends that don't see money or abundance in the same way as you do. So subconsciously, you could be playing it small because you have a perception that, oh, if I call in all this money, then what will they think of me? Or it will change our relationship, or, you know what I'm getting at. This is one example of how when we can stay small because we don't want to change anything or relationships around us by this perception that calling in something that you desire will change you. So lots of beliefs wrapped up in that. But hopefully you get what I mean by that. So just check in if you are playing it small or hiding yourself. This too could be building your own business, yet not wanting to come out and say, I do this, or I sell this, like, because you're afraid to own it, basically. So yeah, there's a few ways that we all dim ourselves, but no more. Okay, Pleiades. Double mission. This is what came through in the healing. You are not just doing it for you. Sorry, I will read my notes. Do your own work, as you are here to heal humanity one small light at a time. This is the card that basically confirms that you are not just doing this for you. You are on a double mission. The fact that you're watching this healing is so aligned with the fact that whatever healing work you do, you are doing for others. It's not just for you. So keep up the good work. Keep doing what you're doing. There's some contact details for me. If you can see that, again, not very good at technology, but I will try and put the link in the bottom of the video. Thank you so much. I'll stop sharing now. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you got something out of this healing. And yeah, I'm so glad you were here. And I would love feedback if you would like to see next month's healing. And also, there is a few months' healings that you could maybe watch as well. These healings are timeless. Yes, I do them every month for that month, but also every time you go into a healing from another month, the portal of energy is still open for that healing, because obviously you are meant to see it and hear it and get the message. So don't ever feel that you can't watch older healings, because they will all be perfect for you in the right time for you to hear it. Okay. So I am Kelly Cameron. Please subscribe and follow for next month's healing if you like, and also email me or connect with me if you would like the written notes for this. And also come over and join my Facebook group. It's called Unleash Your Energy, and where we dive in, we do Akashic readings for free. We do lives, and we also talk about all these topics around emotions and the soul and energy. So would love to see you there. Take care.